Good day to you and welcome. Today we delve into the heart of a pervasive issue plaguing the modern workplace: absenteeism. This is not just a simple matter of employees missing work, it is a multifaceted problem that affects productivity, morale, and the overall health of an organization. Absenteeism can be a symptom of larger issues within the workplace, such as poor management, lack of engagement, or even personal problems that employees are facing. Imagine a bustling office environment where every team member is crucial to the daily operations. Each person has a role to play, and their absence can create a ripple effect that disrupts the entire workflow. When one person is absent, others have to pick up the slack, which can lead to increased stress and burnout among the remaining employees. This in turn can lead to even more absenteeism, creating a vicious cycle that is hard to break. Now, some might dismiss it as a mere inconvenience, a trifling matter of a few missed days here and there. But I assure you, dear viewer, it runs far deeper than that. Absenteeism is not just about the physical absence of an employee, it is about the underlying reasons that cause them to miss work. These reasons can range from health issues to personal problems, and even dissatisfaction with the job or the work environment. But I assure you, dear viewer, it runs far deeper than that. Absenteeism, my friends, is a silent drain on productivity, a stealthy saboteur of team spirit, and a telltale sign of deeper issues lurking beneath the surface. It is a complex issue that requires a comprehensive approach to address effectively. Absenteeism, my friends, is a silent drain on productivity, a stealthy saboteur of team spirit, and a telltale sign of deeper issues lurking beneath the surface. It is not just about the missed days, it is about the impact those missed days have on the entire organization. When employees are absent, projects can be delayed, deadlines can be missed, and the overall efficiency of the team can be compromised. From sprawling factories to sleek corporate offices, the spectre of absenteeism looms large. It is a problem that affects all industries and all types of organizations. Whether you are running a small business or a large corporation, absenteeism can have a significant impact on your bottom line. It manifests in empty desks, unfinished projects, and a palpable sense of disruption. The absence of even one team member can create a domino effect that disrupts the entire workflow. This can lead to missed deadlines, increased stress among the remaining employees, and a decrease in overall productivity. It's the cough that lingers, the doctor's appointment that throws a wrench in the gears, the unexplained absence that leaves colleagues scrambling. These are just some of the visible signs of absenteeism. But there are also many hidden costs that are not immediately apparent. For example, the cost of hiring temporary workers to cover for absent employees, the cost of lost productivity, and the cost of decreased morale among the remaining employees. But let us be clear, this is not about shaming those who are genuinely unwell. It is about understanding the root causes of absenteeism and finding ways to address them. This requires a comprehensive approach that takes into account the physical, mental, and emotional well-being of employees. It's about understanding the root causes of this epidemic and exploring proactive strategies to foster a more present, engaged, and thriving workforce. This can include things like improving the work environment, providing better support for employees, and implementing policies that promote work-life balance. Join me, dear viewer, as we embark on this enlightening journey, where we'll dissect the complexities of absenteeism, expose its hidden costs, and equip you with the knowledge to combat it head-on. We will explore the various factors that contribute to absenteeism, from health issues to personal problems and even dissatisfaction with the job or the work environment. We will also look at the impact of absenteeism on the organization as a whole and how it can affect productivity, morale, and the overall health of the organization. By understanding the root causes of absenteeism and implementing proactive strategies to address them, we can create a more present, engaged, and thriving workforce. So, stay tuned as we delve deeper into this important issue and uncover the secrets to combating absenteeism in the workplace. Now, some may scoff and say, "What's a day or two here and there?" They might argue that in the grand scheme of things, a few missed days are inconsequential. After all, The wheels of industry will keep turning, right? The machines will keep humming, the emails will keep flowing, and the meetings will still be held. But that, my dear viewer, is where they'd be sorely mistaken. The impact of absenteeism, you see, reverberates far beyond the individual. It sends ripples through entire teams, departments, even entire organizations. Productivity, that holy grail of the modern workplace, takes a nosedive when absenteeism runs rampant. Projects stall, deadlines are missed, and the collective output suffers. And it's not just the tangible losses we must consider. Morale, that intangible yet vital ingredient for a thriving workplace, also takes a hit. When colleagues are constantly picking up the slack, resentment can fester. The sense of camaraderie diminishes, replaced by an undercurrent of frustration and mistrust. And let's not forget the financial burden. Studies have shown that absenteeism costs businesses billions, yes, billions, each year in lost productivity, overtime pay, and the cost of finding temporary replacements. The numbers don't lie, my friends. Absenteeism is a silent threat, slowly chipping away at the very foundations of a successful and harmonious workplace. Let's delve deeper into the mechanics of how absenteeism affects productivity. Imagine an assembly line in a factory. Each worker has a specific role, a task that contributes to the overall production process. When one worker is absent, the entire line can be disrupted. The remaining workers may have to cover for the missing person, leading to slower production times and increased chances of errors. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it can lead to significant delays and a decrease in the quality of the final product. In a corporate office, the scenario is similar. When a team member is absent, their workload doesn't just disappear. It gets redistributed among the remaining team members who are already juggling their own responsibilities. This can lead to a backlog of tasks, missed deadlines, and a general decrease in efficiency. The ripple effect of one person's absence can be felt throughout the entire team, causing a domino effect of delays and decreased productivity. Managers and team leaders often find themselves in a difficult position when dealing with absenteeism. They have to balance the needs of the absent employee with the demands of the team and the overall goals of the organization. This can lead to tough decisions such as reallocating resources, adjusting project timelines, and even bringing in temporary workers to fill the gap. These decisions are not made lightly, as they can have long-term implications for the team's cohesion and the project's success. The stress and pressure on managers can be immense as they strive to maintain productivity and morale in the face of these challenges. The physical absence of an employee is a visible reminder of the disruption caused by absenteeism. An empty desk or workstation is a stark symbol of the gap left behind. It's a constant reminder to the remaining employees of the additional burden they have to bear. This can lead to feelings of frustration and resentment as they struggle to manage their increased workload. The empty chair in a meeting room is a visual representation of the missing voice, the absent contribution that could have made a difference. It's a reminder that the team is not complete and that their collective efforts are being undermined by the absence of one of their own. The impact of absenteeism extends beyond the immediate team. It can affect entire departments and even the organization as a whole. When key employees are absent, their expertise and knowledge are missing, which can lead to delays and mistakes. This can have a cascading effect, as other departments that rely on their input and support are also affected. The entire organization can feel the strain, as the absence of key personnel disrupts the smooth flow of operations. This can lead to a decrease in overall productivity and efficiency, as the organization struggles to compensate for the missing employees. The decline in productivity caused by absenteeism is not just a short-term issue. It can have long-term consequences for the organization. When productivity decreases, it can lead to a loss of revenue and profitability. This can affect the organization's ability to invest in new projects, hire additional staff, and even maintain current operations. The financial impact of absenteeism can be significant, as the organization struggles to make up for the lost productivity. This can lead to a vicious cycle, as the decreased revenue and profitability can lead to further cuts and reductions, which can in turn lead to more absenteeism. Missed deadlines are one of the most visible signs of the impact of absenteeism. When key team members are absent, it can be difficult to meet project deadlines. This can lead to delays and disruptions as the remaining team members struggle to complete the work on time. The stress and pressure of trying to meet deadlines can take a toll on the team, leading to decreased morale and motivation. The stalled production line in a factory is a stark reminder of the impact of absenteeism as the entire process grinds to a halt. The missed deadlines and stalled production can have a ripple effect, affecting other projects and operations. The impact of absenteeism on morale cannot be overstated. When employees are constantly picking up the slack for absent colleagues, it can lead to feelings of frustration and resentment. The additional workload can be overwhelming, leading to burnout and decreased motivation. The sense of camaraderie and teamwork can be diminished as employees feel that they are being taken advantage of. The constant pressure and stress can take a toll on mental health, leading to increased absenteeism and turnover. The demotivated team is a visible sign of the impact of absenteeism as they struggle to maintain their productivity and morale. The emotional toll of absenteeism can be significant. Employees who are constantly covering for absent colleagues can feel undervalued and unappreciated. The frustration and resentment can lead to a toxic work environment where employees are constantly at odds with each other. The empty break room is a symbol of the lack of camaraderie and teamwork, as employees feel isolated and disconnected. The sad and frustrated expressions on the faces of the team members are a visible sign of the impact of absenteeism as they struggle to cope with the additional workload and stress. The resentment and frustration caused by absenteeism can lead to conflicts and disagreements among team members. The constant pressure and stress can lead to arguments and disputes as employees struggle to manage their increased workload. The sense of teamwork and collaboration can be diminished as employees feel that they are being taken advantage of. The resentful and frustrated expressions on the faces of the team members are a visible sign of the impact of absenteeism as they struggle to maintain their productivity and morale. The lack of collaboration and teamwork caused by absenteeism can have long-term consequences for the organization. When employees are constantly at odds with each other, it can lead to a decrease in productivity and efficiency. The lack of collaboration can lead to mistakes and errors as employees struggle to work together. The stressed and frustrated expressions on the faces of the team members are a visible sign of the impact of absenteeism as they struggle to maintain their productivity and morale. The financial impact of absenteeism cannot be overstated. The cost of lost productivity, overtime pay, and temporary replacements can add up quickly. The financial burden can be significant as the organization struggles to make up for the lost productivity. The financial losses can affect the organization's ability to invest in new projects, hire additional staff, and even maintain current operations. The financial graph showing losses is a stark reminder of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to maintain its profitability. Studies have shown that absenteeism costs businesses billions, yes, billions, each year in lost productivity, overtime pay, and the cost of finding temporary replacements. The financial burden can be significant as the organization struggles to make up for the lost productivity. The financial losses can affect the organization's ability to invest in new projects, hire additional staff, and even maintain current operations. The financial graph showing losses is a stark reminder of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to maintain its profitability. The numbers don't lie, my friends. Absenteeism is a silent threat, slowly chipping away at the very foundations of a successful and harmonious workplace. The clear graph showing productivity decline and absenteeism rise is a stark reminder of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to maintain its productivity and profitability. The businesswoman pointing at concerning data is a visible sign of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to make up for the lost productivity. The CEO presenting financial losses is a stark reminder of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to maintain its profitability. Absenteeism is a silent threat, slowly chipping away at the very foundations of a successful and harmonious workplace. The cracked foundation of a building is a stark reminder of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to maintain its productivity and profitability. The broken puzzle pieces are a visible sign of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to make up for the lost productivity. The stressed business team looking at reports is a stark reminder of the impact of absenteeism as the organization struggles to maintain its profitability. Now let us turn our attention to a real-world example, a modern-day parable, if you will, of a leader who refused to let absenteeism go unchecked. Elon Musk, the enigmatic CEO of Tesla, known for his ambition and unwavering drive, found himself embroiled in a battle against this very issue at his state-of-the-art gigafactory in Germany. Reports emerged of high absenteeism rates, with workers calling in sick at rates that raised eyebrows even amongst seasoned industry observers. Musk, never one to mince words, made his stance abundantly clear. Absenteeism, in his view, was a threat to Tesla's ambitious production goals, a bottleneck hindering the company's relentless pursuit of innovation. This clash, my friends, highlights the tension that often exists between the needs of the individual and the demands of the organization. It sparked debates about worker rights, company culture, and the delicate balance between productivity and employee well-being. Musk's hardline stance, while effective in sending a message, also underscored the need for a more nuanced approach, one that addresses the root causes of absenteeism rather than simply punishing the symptoms. But let's delve deeper into the context and the unfolding drama at Tesla's German gigafactory. The gigafactory, a sprawling complex designed to be the heart of Tesla's European operations, was a symbol of cutting-edge technology and innovation. It was here that Musk envisioned producing electric vehicles at an unprecedented scale, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in the automotive industry. However, the dream was met with a harsh reality. The factory, despite its advanced machinery and automation, relied heavily on its workforce to meet production targets. And it was this workforce that became the focal point of the absenteeism issue. The absenteeism rates at the gigafactory were not just numbers on a report, they represented a significant challenge to the factory's operations. Each absence meant a disruption in the production line, a delay in meeting targets, and ultimately a potential setback in Tesla's ambitious plans. For Musk, who is known for his relentless pursuit of efficiency and excellence, this was unacceptable. He saw absenteeism as a direct threat to the company's goals and was determined to address it head-on. Musk's response was swift and decisive. He implemented stricter attendance policies, emphasizing the importance of being present and contributing to the company's mission. He communicated directly with the employees, making it clear that their presence was crucial to the success of the gigafactory and, by extension, Tesla's future. This approach, while effective in reducing absenteeism, also sparked a wave of reactions from various stakeholders. Employees, on one hand, felt the pressure of the new policy. Many understood the importance of their roles and the impact of their absence on the production line. However, there were also concerns about the underlying reasons for absenteeism. Some workers cited issues such as long working hours, high stress levels, and inadequate support as contributing factors. These concerns highlighted the need for a more comprehensive approach to addressing absenteeism, one that looked beyond the symptoms and tackled the root causes. The broader community and industry observers also weighed in on the issue. Worker rights advocates argued that the focus should be on improving working conditions and providing better support for employees. They emphasized the importance of a healthy work-life balance and the need for companies to prioritize employee well-being. On the other hand, some industry experts supported Musk's stance, arguing that in a highly competitive and fast-paced industry like automotive manufacturing, maintaining high attendance rates was crucial for success. The debate extended to discussions about company culture and leadership. Musk's leadership style, characterized by his high expectations and direct communication, was both praised and criticized. Supporters admired his commitment to excellence and his ability to inspire his team to achieve great things. Critics, however, pointed out that such a hard-line approach could lead to burnout and dissatisfaction among employees, ultimately affecting productivity and morale. In the midst of this debate, it became clear that a balanced approach was needed. Addressing absenteeism required not just strict policies, but also a deeper understanding of the factors contributing to it. This included looking at the work environment, employee support systems, and overall company culture. It was about creating a workplace where employees felt valued, supported, and motivated to contribute to the company's success. Musk's experience at the Gigafactory serves as a valuable lesson for leaders and organizations. It underscores the importance of addressing issues like absenteeism with a holistic approach, one that considers both the needs of the organization and the well-being of its employees. It also highlights the role of leadership in navigating such challenges, balancing high expectations with empathy and support. As we reflect on this showdown at Tesla's German Gigafactory, it is a reminder of the complexities of managing a modern workforce. It is a story of ambition, challenges, and the ongoing quest for a balance between productivity and employee well-being. And in this quest, the lessons learned from Musk's approach can serve as a guide for leaders striving to create thriving, resilient organizations. Beyond the balance sheet, the human cost of absenteeism. In the hustle and bustle of the corporate world, numbers often take precedence. We focus on metrics, KPIs, and bottom lines. But let us not forget, dear viewer, that behind every statistic, every missed deadline, and every instance of lost productivity, there lies a human story. A story of individuals, each with their own struggles, dreams, and challenges. Absenteeism, at its core, is often a symptom of deeper issues affecting individuals and the workplace as a whole. It's not just about someone not showing up for work, it's about why they aren't there. What are the underlying causes? What are the stories that remain untold? Consider the employee who misses work frequently. On the surface, it might seem like a lack of commitment or responsibility, but delve deeper and you might find a parent struggling to balance work and family, a person battling chronic illness, or someone facing mental health challenges. These are not just statistics, these are real people with real problems. And each missed day is a cry for help, a signal that something is amiss. Absenteeism can be a manifestation of workplace tension. Imagine an environment where employees feel constantly on edge, where the pressure to perform is relentless, and where support is minimal. In such a setting, it's no wonder that individuals might choose to stay away. The stress becomes too much to bear, and the only escape is to take a day off, hoping to find some semblance of peace. But this is a temporary solution to a deeper problem. The real issue lies in the workplace culture, in the lack of support and understanding. Burnout, that scourge of the modern age, rears its ugly head. It's a term we hear often, but do we truly understand its implications? Burnout is not just about feeling tired. It's a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress. It's the result of pushing oneself too hard for too long. And in today's fast-paced world, it's becoming increasingly common. Employees, pushed to their limits, their minds and bodies weary from the relentless grind, are more likely to call in sick, physically and emotionally spent. They reach a point where they simply cannot go on, where the thought of facing another day at work is unbearable. The signs of burnout are all around us. Employees dragging themselves to work, their energy levels depleted. Individuals calling in sick, not because of a physical ailment, but because they are mentally and emotionally drained. The relentless grind takes its toll, and the body and mind can only take so much. When employees reach their breaking point, absenteeism becomes a coping mechanism, a way to escape the pressures of the workplace, even if only for a day. Stress, another silent killer, takes its toll. It's a word we use often, but its impact is profound. Stress affects every aspect of our lives, from our physical health to our mental well-being. In the workplace, stress can be caused by a variety of factors, demanding workloads, long hours, and the ever-present pressure to perform. These elements create a toxic cocktail that manifests in physical and mental health issues. Employees may experience headaches, fatigue, and even more serious conditions like heart disease. Mentally, stress can lead to anxiety, depression, and a host of other issues. The impact is far-reaching, affecting not just the individual, but their families and colleagues as well. The demands of the modern workplace are relentless. Employees are expected to be available around the clock, to meet tight deadlines, and to constantly perform at their best. This pressure can be overwhelming, leading to a range of health issues. The physical symptoms are just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface, employees may be struggling with anxiety, depression, and a sense of hopelessness. The constant pressure to perform can erode their self-esteem and leave them feeling inadequate. It's a vicious cycle, where the more they try to meet expectations, the more they feel they are falling short. And then there's the issue of disengagement. When employees feel disconnected from their work, when they don't see the value in what they do, their motivation wanes. They become disengaged, going through the motions without any real enthusiasm. This lack of engagement can lead to absenteeism, as employees see little reason to show up. They may feel that their contributions are not valued, that their efforts go unnoticed. This sense of disengagement can be incredibly demoralizing, leading to a downward spiral of decreased productivity and increased absenteeism. When employees feel undervalued, their contributions unrecognized, and their voices unheard, is it any wonder they feel less inclined to show up? Recognition and appreciation are fundamental human needs. When these needs are not met, employees may feel that their work is meaningless, that they are just another cog in the machine. This lack of recognition can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration, further fueling absenteeism. It's a vicious cycle where the more employees feel undervalued, the less motivated they are to show up and perform. Absenteeism, my friends, is often a cry for help, a signal that something is amiss. It's a way for employees to communicate that they are struggling, that they need support. But all too often, these cries go unheard. Managers may see absenteeism as a sign of laziness or lack of commitment, rather than a symptom of deeper issues. It's crucial that we listen to these signals, that we take the time to understand the underlying causes. By doing so, we can create a more supportive and understanding workplace where employees feel valued and heard. It's a reminder that we must look beyond the balance sheets and spreadsheets and acknowledge the human cost of a work culture that prioritizes output over well-being. We need to create a culture where employees feel supported, where their well-being is a priority. This means providing resources for mental health, creating a supportive work environment, and recognizing the contributions of each individual. By doing so, we can reduce absenteeism and create a more engaged and productive workforce. It's time to put people first, to recognize that behind every statistic is a human being with their own story. Let's create a workplace where everyone feels valued and supported, where absenteeism is not a cry for help, but a rare occurrence. A call to action towards a more engaged and present workforce. In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving business landscape, the importance of having an engaged and present workforce cannot be overstated. Companies around the globe are recognizing that their most valuable asset is their people. When employees are fully engaged and present, they bring their best selves to work, contributing to a positive and productive environment. This, in turn, drives innovation, enhances customer satisfaction, and ultimately leads to the overall success of the organization. But fear not, dear viewer, for all is not lost. While the challenges of absenteeism and disengagement may seem daunting, they are not insurmountable. There are proven strategies and approaches that can help organizations turn the tide and foster a culture of engagement and presence. It all starts with understanding the root causes of absenteeism and taking proactive steps to address them. While absenteeism presents a formidable challenge, it is not an insurmountable one. By delving deep into the underlying factors that contribute to absenteeism, such as workplace stress, lack of motivation, and poor work-life balance, organizations can develop targeted interventions that address these issues head-on. This requires a holistic approach that considers the physical, emotional, and mental well-being of employees. By understanding its root causes and embracing proactive solutions, we can cultivate a more engaged, present, and thriving workforce. This involves creating a supportive and inclusive work environment where employees feel valued and heard. It also means providing opportunities for professional growth and development, as well as promoting a healthy work-life balance. When employees feel supported and empowered, they are more likely to be engaged and present in their work. This, my friends, is where M-Yoga Coaching and Consulting steps in. With our extensive experience and expertise, we offer tailored solutions that are designed to meet the unique needs of each organization. Our approach is grounded in evidence-based practices and is focused on achieving sustainable results. We work closely with our clients to understand their specific challenges and develop customized strategies that drive engagement and presence. We offer tailored solutions, drawing upon years of experience and expertise to help organizations combat absenteeism and unlock the full potential of their most valuable asset, their people. Our services include leadership development programs, employee engagement initiatives, and wellness programs that are designed to promote a healthy and productive work environment. We also provide coaching and mentoring to help employees develop the skills and confidence they need to succeed. In the next part, we'll delve into the historical and cultural perspectives of absenteeism, taking you on a journey through time to understand how this issue has been perceived and tackled throughout the ages. From the Industrial Revolution to the modern-day workplace, we will explore the various factors that have influenced absenteeism and the strategies that have been used to address it. This historical context will provide valuable insights into how we can effectively tackle absenteeism in today's work environment. So, stay tuned, my friends, as we continue this enlightening exploration of absenteeism and empower you with the knowledge and tools to create a more present and productive future for yourself and your organizations. Together, we can build a workplace culture that values engagement and presence and that supports the well-being and success of all employees. In this segment, we will explore various strategies that companies, including Tesla, can implement to combat absenteeism. These strategies include flexible working hours, employee wellness programs, and more. Flexible working hours are a powerful tool in the fight against absenteeism. By allowing employees to have control over their schedules, companies can reduce stress and improve work-life balance. This flexibility can lead to increased job satisfaction and a more engaged workforce. Employee wellness programs are another key strategy. These programs can include fitness classes, mental health support, and nutritional guidance. When employees feel physically and mentally well, they are more likely to be present and productive. Moreover, creating a supportive work environment is crucial. This means fostering open communication, recognizing employee achievements, and providing opportunities for professional growth. When employees feel valued and heard, they are more likely to be engaged and committed to their work. Tesla, for example, has implemented several of these strategies at their German Gigafactory. By offering flexible working hours and comprehensive wellness programs, they have seen a significant reduction in absenteeism and an increase in employee satisfaction. It's important to remember that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Each organization must assess its unique challenges and develop tailored strategies to address them. By doing so, companies can create a more engaged and present workforce, driving innovation and success. In this segment, we will present case studies of companies that have successfully reduced absenteeism through innovative interventions. These real-world examples show what worked, what didn't, and the valuable lessons learned along the way. First, let's take a look at Patagonia, the outdoor clothing and gear company. Patagonia implemented a comprehensive employee wellness program that included on-site childcare, flexible working hours, and generous paid leave policies. The result? a significant reduction in absenteeism and a more engaged, loyal workforce. Next, we turn to Google. Known for its forward-thinking approach to employee well-being, Google introduced unique strategies like 20% time, where employees can spend 20% of their work week on projects they are passionate about. This initiative has not only reduced absenteeism, but also spurred innovation and creativity within the company. Another inspiring example comes from Unilever. Unilever launched a global initiative called Lamplighter, focusing on employee mental health and resilience. With access to mental health resources, counseling and stress management workshops, Unilever saw a marked decrease in absenteeism and an improvement in overall employee morale. Lastly, we examined the case of Zappos, the online shoe and clothing retailer. Zappos invested heavily in creating a positive and inclusive company culture. By prioritizing employee happiness and providing extensive training and development opportunities, Zappos reduced absenteeism and built a team that is highly motivated and committed to the company's success. These case studies highlight that while the strategies may differ, the goal remains the same: creating a work environment where employees feel valued, supported and engaged. The lessons learned from these companies can serve as a blueprint for others looking to tackle absenteeism and foster a more present workforce. By understanding these real-world examples, organizations can glean insights into effective strategies and tailor them to their unique needs. Together we can build a workplace culture that prioritizes engagement and presence, supporting the well-being and success of all employees. In the final segment, we will discuss the future outlook for Tesla's workforce. What steps is the company taking to ensure a more engaged and present workforce? What challenges lie ahead? Tesla, known for its innovation and rapid growth, is now turning its attention to fostering a more engaged and present workforce. The company has introduced several initiatives aimed at improving employee well-being and reducing absenteeism. One such initiative is the introduction of flexible working hours, allowing employees to better balance their personal and professional lives. Additionally, Tesla is investing in comprehensive training and development programs. By providing employees with opportunities to grow and advance within the company, Tesla aims to boost morale and reduce turnover rates. The company is also enhancing its mental health support systems, offering counseling services and stress management workshops to help employees cope with the demands of their jobs. However, the road ahead is not without challenges. Tesla's fast-paced work environment and high expectations can lead to burnout and stress among employees. The company must find a balance between maintaining productivity and ensuring the well-being of its workforce. Furthermore, as Tesla continues to expand globally, it will need to navigate cultural differences and adapt its strategies to meet the needs of a diverse workforce. Despite these challenges, Tesla remains committed to creating a positive and inclusive workplace culture. By prioritizing employee engagement and well-being, the company hopes to build a more resilient and motivated workforce, ready to drive innovation and success in the years to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope these insights inspire you to take actionable steps toward reducing absenteeism and fostering a more engaged workforce in your own organization. Stay tuned for more insights and strategies in our upcoming videos.